How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have the best third baseman in MLB The Show 23, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now we're starting this video off with some more honorable mention cards. I wanted to include Luis Arraez. I could have definitely included him for the shortstops or the second baseman list as an honorable mention. I don't quite think he's in the top 10, but I do think he's a really good option, and there are a lot of other options you can go with. I wanted to include a couple of new cards that I didn't include in the previous videos. Josh Donaldson is a really good option. He has a really good load animation that helps his swing a little bit. He doesn't have as good of attributes as some of the other cards on this list. A comparable player would be this Wyatt Langford at third base. He doesn't have any of the active quirks that Josh Donaldson has, but he does have pretty similar attributes with a little bit more speed and really close to the same player type. Will Smith at number 10. This to me is a little bit surprising that Will Smith plays third base. I never realized that he did that. With that being said, I think this card is also a little bit better than Josh Donaldson. Does have a similar swing type to Trey Turner and Donaldson with that load animation. Really good card all around. Up next at number 9, we have Jackie Robinson. I still think this card is a top 10 third baseman, but I think you get more value if you put him at second base or maybe even first base than using him at third. I think there's just a plethora of options to use at third base. At number 8, we have Hank Thompson. Same type of thing here, right? You might get more value using him at second or shortstop, maybe even in the outfield, but he still is a really good third baseman, right? He's a complete player. He is a five-tool guy. He can do it all. At number 7, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You might have this card ranked a little bit higher on your third baseman list. I think, this card is a really solid hitter. He would be a top 5 hitter. Easily top 3 hitter, I would say, just in terms of pure all-around offense. But if you factor in the defense, there are some better options available. At number 6, we have Willy Adames, and this card to me is a really good player. A good cheap option as well. He's not really expensive. He's going for right around 40K. But to me, he's a really good offensive player as well, with some good defensive attributes and some speed. Up next at number 5, we have Austin Riley. Some people were asking me about where I would rank him at first base. I think he has a lot more value at third base. The reaction is probably one of the more important attributes at third. And to me, I would rather have a better third baseman or a better fielding third baseman than, let's say, a better fielding first baseman. I think it has more value because of balls hit down the line, plays that are being made, animations at third rather than first. You can keep those guys off of second base. But at number 4, we have Elly De La Cruz. And kind of surprising to rank Elly De La Cruz at number 4, but to me, he is definitely a better second baseman and shortstop. You can use him in either of those positions. I think if you use him at third, you're kind of, I guess, limiting yourself to use some of these other cards, right? David Wright, I would say, is maybe a little bit better than Elly De La Cruz at third base, but I think David Wright is the best all-around shortstop in his secondary position. I would use him at shortstop, and then maybe at number 2, we go with Jose Ramirez, but to me, Jose Ramirez is the best second baseman, as I talked about that in my previous videos. If you have all of these guys in the top of the list, here I would use Elly De La Cruz at second base, I would use David Wright at shortstop, and then I would use Chipper Jones at third, and probably Jose Ramirez in the outfield, just to make sure that you get, the best defense in the best respective places. Chipper Jones, of course, would be your worst fielder out of those mixes, with, gold defense at third. If you are able to kind of switch that around and put Chipper Jones at DH or something, and then Jose Ramirez at third, you can get that diamond defense. There is a lot of options you can do, but this is my current team right now. I am looking to upgrade my pitching staff. I really need to get, maybe a couple more starters. I'm lacking in the closing pitching department, but we do have some two-way guys that have, unlimited stamina, and you can use them every single game. So that's not too much of a problem. I would suspect that they would fix that before the release of next year's game. Until next time, I'm College Lefty, and those are my top third basemen ranked in MLB The Show 23. Until next time, peace out.